Good afternoon, YouTube, guys. Good afternoon, guys. We done got to our next pickup, guys. We are over here in Texas. We are in LaPorte, 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 Texas. We're picking up a step deck load, step deck specific load. I guess these loads were too tall for a flatbed. We had to put these on a on a step deck. As you can see, all the guys doing their step deck here. So from the looks of it, everybody's strapping down. Doesn't seem to have any tie down points or anything like that where we could use our chains. You know, I prefer to use chains over straps for everything that I could put a chain on. I'd rather put a chain on it, but a lot of these places, you know, you can't even put chains. So yeah, I guess we're picking up something like this. I mean, I do see the chain hooks on the bottom, but let's see. I'm gonna ask them if these guys are just using straps because they want to, or if they have a preference. But either way, guys, we're here in Texas. We're delivering this about 400 miles within Texas. We're going over to Hamlin, Texas, which is over by like a little bit west of Dallas area up there, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, guys, if you guys saw my last video, man, our AC stopped working as we got into Texas, man. So luckily right now it was raining a lot, and we were able to, you know, get the temperature to cool down a little bit, and it's been great right now the last like hour or so. But man, I've been going through some real bad heat out here with this AC not working. So I'm trying to load this up, and then after we load it up, trying to see where I can get to as far as getting over to a Love's truck care or somewhere where I could get this thing looked at in regards to the AC not working, see what we could do. But yeah, guys, where we at right now, this is a good CRST load from the new agent that we got here, and we're gonna see how we keep working with these. It's a really good paying step deck load on this. I'm gonna go check in with this guy because as I pulled in, he told me to come over here. So let me go see what they got going on, and I'll speak to you guys in a bit. All right, so we got our loading, guys. This is what we getting. So I already went and checked in, and they showed me exactly how they wanted to load it. Just like that. Ángel. Correcto. 646. All right, guys, there goes the loading. That's what we loaded it up there. That's how the load is gonna be. So we're gonna have two. They already showed me when I went to check in. Like I said, they showed me exactly how they want it. So we gotta do the chains in the front, chains in the back with the two in the front, two in the back over the top. Yeah. Some good stuff here. Gracias. Alright, guys, so let's go pull up to the front. That was easy loaded, man. Been here less than 10-15 minutes in total. Already loaded. So now all we gotta do now is just strap it up. Let's do our strapping, our chaining, and let's get up out of here, guys. Alright, guys, so that's how it's gonna look. Like that guy's over there. In the back, in the front, this guy's setting it up as well. Two chains from top to bottom. All right, she's telling me to go up to the middle there. All right, guys, let's do our straps first. So they said you need 3 straps. So let's do our 3 straps first over the top. After we do our 3 straps over the top, then we'll chain down. And then we'll probably have to just retighten the straps again, but it's better to do the straps before the chains, because if you do the chains first, then the straps, you're gonna loosen the chains, and it's harder to tighten up the chains than it is the straps. So let's throw our 3 straps over the top, and let's try to do this before this rain comes out, because it looks like we're about to pour down again. And they give us a ladder and everything for that. All right, guys, we threw our 3 straps over. I already put the first one. Let's just go ahead and get the second one in, and then After that, we'll tighten everything up. Don't forget to put your twist in your strap, especially with something tall like this. If you don't put that twist, if you don't go like this to it, if you don't put that twist, it's gonna be flapping all over the highway, making that nasty sound that we don't like. And you're gonna be looking like a problem going down the highway. So make sure you do that flap and get it tightened down as much as you can. Like I said, we're gonna tighten down the straps before the chains. We'll do the same thing for this last one, the tighten down, and then move on to the chains. We got our chains out, 2 on this side, 2 on the other side, 4 binders. Let me see if this dude got that ladder for me, man. Need that ladder. Brody, the ladder's around here?
Yeah.
Somebody just took it?
Yeah.
On this side?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it looks like somebody just took it. There's only one?
I think it's still 2.
Let me see. I need for them to bring me that ladder, man. Alright guys, we got our ladder. This dude actually let me use it. He said, go ahead, dude, use it before me. I said, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So we're gonna use our ladder to get up here and do what we gotta do up on this side over here. We're gonna do that side and we're gonna do that. We're gonna just hook them on top, let them flow. Hook the 2 up front, let them flow, and then get the ladder back. Knock that out. All right, guys, we are done. We are done, guys. We got our X in the front. X there, X there. We got our X. We got our 3 straps. Now we gotta just back up. They gotta come inspect it and take pictures, and then they'll give me the VOL. But we got the back secured as well. So I learned something new today that homeboy right here told me. See how he did his? So usually I always connect them on the same place, right? When I was gonna connect this over here, like that one, the chains were gonna rub. So I asked homeboy, I said, hey dude, you got a little cushion, any extra little foam you're not using? So I could so my chains don't connect. He said no, but he been here a bunch of times loading. He said what I do is I just make one a little further than the other, and it gives it that gap. So you still got the X and they're not rubbing. You don't got to worry about, you know, DOT looking if your chains are rubbing, or going and picking up any extra cushions for the middle. I was like, oh dude, I never actually thought about that. That was my first time. It's my first time chaining these all the way up. So anytime I have a container, any commodity like this, I always chain on the bottom. So I would have did one chain here or on the side. But this particular shipper, they show you the picture. They say they wanted X in the front, X in the back, 3 straps. So it's my first time doing it this way. And I've always seen other drivers pulling these with the chain from the top to the bottom instead of down here. And I always ask myself, like, dude, why the hell they do that? You need a ladder to get up there. It's just so much extra work than doing it on the bottom. I would have naturally came in here, did it on the bottom. And now I know why they put it on the top like that. Even though it's more work, but that's just the way that the shipper wants it. If you guys know of a specific reason why they do it like that, maybe it secures better than the bottom, then by all means let me know. But yeah, man, yeah, this guy put me on to that little trick right there, so I definitely do appreciate that. And we're ready to roll out, man. Let's get up out of here, guys. It's hot, sun is coming back out. I still don't got no AC. So it's been a hot mess all around. Let's go drive the remaining. I only have 2.5 hours left to drive for the day, so I'm gonna drive those 2.5 to the closest Love's or TA or somewhere that has a shop, and I'm gonna go and check in and see what's going on with this damn AC over here. But yeah, the girl's coming over now to check. I already see her taking pictures of the other dude. So let's go make it happen, guys. Talk to you guys in a bit. We got to our fuel stop, guys. All right, so we probably drove maybe like an hour, some change. We're still here, obviously. We're still here in Texas. We're gonna stay in Texas, but yeah, guys, let's let's fill up all the way because we still got 5.5. We're gonna drive another 30 minutes today, and we got 5.5 hours to drive tomorrow to make it to our stop. Then 2 hours after that to get to the next pickup. I already calculated it's gonna be around 90 gallons. So I'm just gonna put 100. I could usually put like 115 or something, but I'm gonna put 100 gallons to make sure that I'm gonna get to the stop, to our delivery, and also make sure that we got enough to go head straight to our pickup and be out. But yeah, guys, how the load's still looking good as we pumping fuel. Everything's nice and tight as always. Make sure you always do your load checks. Make sure everything, walk around, make sure you look at your tires. But yeah, overall, guys, everything's looking real good. Nice and tight everywhere. Perfect. All right, guys, so this Pilot does not have a mechanic over here, and the Loves I was gonna go to, I'm not gonna have enough drive time to get there. I'm not gonna be able to get there at all up until after we stop for the day. Loves is about another 20 miles. I just don't have enough time to make it there, so we're gonna have to thug it out and just sleep like this with no AC. Hopefully by the time the sun goes down, you know, I do got my fan in there, always have a fan as a backup. This truck does not have an APU, obviously, so I gotta, you know, let it idle, which I don't really let it idle too much, but obviously in times like these, it's like if you don't let it idle, dude, you're gonna freaking die. But with my fan, we should be good for the night. I already feel it's getting a little draft of the wind, so hey guys, we're gonna go inside, grab ourselves a little bit of pizza, and drive another 30 minutes and make it to our stop. Yeah, let's get it up to 100 gallons. I'm not gonna do the whole like 120. Yep, that's it. Just a little bit more, and keep it going from there. And obviously, you know, we still get our discount off of this price. But yeah, I'm real tedious with my fuel, man. I like to calculate the fuel at all times, making sure that I don't put too much fuel. After I finish with every single load, I calculate my fuel to make sure that when I get paid per load. It's not like accumulated for the week or anything. I get paid per load. It's called pay. It's called pay in 48. So after you deliver the load, they pay the load to you within 48 hours, and whatever fuel you used for that load comes out of it. But CRST no longer has that. I am grandfathered into that. They no longer have the pay in 48. So anybody coming in new, you know, you just get your standard, you know, paycheck every Friday, which is not bad, obviously. That's how I started, and then they had to pay in 48, and then I always stuck with it. But it's not bad at all, guys. Let's go inside the Loves. Let's go inside this party and see if they got some pizza or something. Guys, we made it to our stop, guys. We made it to the stop for the day, man. What a day. What a day, what a day. If you see me out here looking sweaty and stuff, man. Whew, it's been a hot one, man. It's a hot day. AC stopped working. Can't figure out what the heck is wrong with it. Was not able to stop at a truck stop, at a Lowe's or a TA or anywhere I could get out near a shop. So I ended up stopping here. I made this truck stop. I'm on 290 West in Brenham, Texas. I'm at this spot, Fast Track 290. A lot of spots here, guys. Good amount of spots. You know, definitely a lot of space. It could definitely get creative, even if it gets packed. But I don't really see a lot of people coming in here. It's about to be 7 o'clock, and this thing is pretty much empty. But yeah, guys, we'll get the AC situation fixed tomorrow. I had the opportunity to get it fixed earlier. There was a Love's like literally outside of the shipper where I got loaded at, but I still had like 2.5 hours left to drive for the day. And if I would have stopped there, I would have sacrificed the remaining hours. And I got a tight schedule. I got a very, very tight schedule right now. I gotta deliver this load. I'm gonna get there in the morning. It says I have to arrive there at 1, but the agent told me that you know, there's been a couple other drivers that get there early in the morning and they just unload you if you're there. So I'm gonna try to get this early as possible, hopefully at around 10 o'clock or so. I got about a 5.5 hour drive. I'm gonna start driving again like at 4. So it's gonna be back-to-back nights of just waking up like 3:30, 4 in the morning. You know, I had to do it last night. I'll do it again tomorrow. But it is what it is, guys. I gotta make sure I drop this load off and then pick up another load. The other load is 2 hours away. It's in the Dallas area, something like that. I forgot the name of it. But I have to pick up that load. Tomorrow is Friday. I gotta pick up that load before they close at 2:30, because that's the load that load shoots me to North Carolina. That load, I was able to book it perfectly where that load actually takes me just 30 minutes away from my house. So you already know how we pushing. It's Friday. It's gonna be Friday tomorrow. I gotta get unloaded quick to go to the next spot and get loaded. So moral of the story was I just didn't have time to mess around with the AC. You know, I prioritized the load so I could get home. I prioritized, you know, keep rolling, get as much miles as I can today so that tomorrow I don't drive that much and get there early and pick up the next load. I prioritized the loads in order to get me home, and I could be home for the weekend, because the thing is I gotta take my daughter to college, so she's going away to dorm at ECU, East Carolina University, and I gotta drive her. I gotta be home at least by Monday, because I gotta drive her Tuesday. It's about 4 hours from the house, and I gotta go see over my baby girl, man. So I gotta drive her. I gotta bring her whole stuff, help her set up. I have to be there for that. Like, I cannot miss that. But nonetheless, guys, I already did my post trip. I already did everything I needed to do. And yeah, take a look at this guy, man. This guy got like, it's like I'm like the mini version of him. He got like the big boy truck, and he got the big boy step deck with almost the same load, but a big boy load of it. Look at this beast, man. Look at this beast, man. W990 heavy haul, dude. That's like, it's like my dream truck right here, man. Like, this is the truck that I want to do a heavy haul with. W990, man. It's just such a freaking nice ass truck, man. I got to test drive that truck before, and just like that, spec'd out just like that. It had the one single tire at 20K pusher instead of the two like that, but that was pretty much only difference there. And look at the big load, look at the baby load. It's steps, guys. It's steps. You gotta progress, but nonetheless, you could still admire other people's stuff. I'm not a person that's a hater. I don't be looking at people like, I hate that guy because I wish I could have that. No, I look at it like inspiration. Look, man, if I was to have a step deck for real, not just renting one, if I was to have my own step deck, it would have to be like that, man. Three axle setup. I've even stretched, man. I've seen stretch step decks, but definitely 3 axle setup. 3 axle setup. But forget the trailer. I mean, the trailer is really nice, man. But with that type of truck, man, I would definitely have a stretch RGN with that truck. Stretch RGN, 60-ton, moving some heavy stuff, man. Heavy stuff. But that truck is freaking beautiful, man. Love that truck, but either way, guys, the only blessing that I have right now that I was able to get is that you guys hear that wind? Look at my shirt. The Lord has blessed me to be in a windy area, guys. Like, this wind right now is making a huge difference. Like, if I was where I was at earlier, where there's no wind, just straight sun beaming, dude, I would be dying right now, man, with no AC. But it's definitely nice and cool. You see how the wind is just blowing everything right now. It is it's nice and cool, so I'll be able to make it tonight without the AC. I got my little fan back there, as you see. I'm gonna have that fan on full blast in my face over there. And yeah, guys, that's it for today. So we are gonna wake up super early, man. We're gonna try to hit the road at 4 o'clock. As soon as my clock reset, we're gonna be out, and hopefully we can get to the spot, you know, by like 10 o'clock. And hopefully they unload us right away, man, because if they on some crap where you gotta wait till 1 o'clock, we can't unload you before your appointment time. If they pull one of those stunts, I'm gonna have to cancel the other load that I have. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to just give it back, and I'm gonna have to just ride empty. I'm gonna have to just take the hit on the miles because I can't miss my daughter's going away situation. So I will, hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully they unload me as soon as I get there, and I'm able to make it to the next pickup by 2:30. But if not, then I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do. I already told the broker about that too, that if I don't get unloaded on time and I can't pick up that one, I'm gonna have to give it back. So he said, yeah, just let him know what time. Always give a heads up, guys. Don't just do what you want to do, man. You want to keep a good reputation with brokers, with agents, both within CRST as well as outside network. I already have a good relationship with a couple of oversized brokers that I've dealt with, from Landstar, from Trinity, a bunch of companies that I've dealt with. DSV. I've dealt with a bunch of brokers, with a bunch of companies, because most of the loads that I get, I tend to get them from outside of CRST because I look for oversized stuff as opposed to all of CRST, which is legal stuff. Legal stuff that pays really good, don't get me wrong. But for what I like to do, I like to go outside of that because I purposely look for oversized stuff. But nonetheless, guys, I'll see you guys in the morning. We'll be up bright and early, and let's get these 5.5, 6 hours knocked out early, get unloaded, and move on to the next one. See you guys later. Good morning, YouTube. Guys, good morning, guys. It is 4:10 a.m. guys. We just finished doing our pre-trip inspection. We did our walk around, make sure all of our lights and everything is working properly. Let me turn off all of these testing lights and get everything situated. So yeah, guys, we finished getting everything done that we needed to do. Already went inside the store, used the bathrooms, did everything else that we needed to do. Checked on the load, make sure everything's still holding up right. And yeah, guys, we're ready to get out of here, guys. So like I've told you guys before, there's a difference between oversized and legal freight. So oversized, he gotta wait till sunrise to run. So right now he can't leave for another about 2 hours till the sun comes up, and then he's able to leave and get up out of here, make his way to wherever he's going. When you running legal freight, you don't have that limitation, obviously. So it just depends on how you look at it, I prefer doing oversized, but I will do legal any moment I get a legal load that pays good. I do that as well, like I told you guys earlier in the video. But when you're doing legal, you gotta rip and run. You gotta be like this, man. Like if you stopped yesterday at 6 a.m., that means that you start this morning at 4 a.m. If you stopped at 5 p.m. for the day, you start again at 3 a.m. If you stopped at 8, you start at 6. Like as soon as your 10-hour shift your 10-hour sleeper break is over, you ready to roll, dude. This is not no, oh yeah, let me wait till the sun comes up, or let me wait. No, you gotta go, because running legal loads, you gotta keep them stacked up. You gotta deliver, pick up, deliver, pick up, deliver, pick up, deliver. You don't have any time to sit down and wait or anything like that. Now, when you're doing oversized loads, you're forced to slow down. That's why I say oversized loads, oversized movements is a slower paced life. It's worth it though, because the loads do pay more to compensate for that slower pace. But if you looking for cash, if you need money right now, then you gotta run the legal loads like ASAP. Stack them up so at the end of the week and get a big fat check. But either way, guys, let's get up out of here. We got about another 6 hours to go. So let's get it popping. Let's get up out of here. Like 5 hours and 24 minutes. Let's get it popping. Let's get out of here. And I'll see you guys at the delivery site. All right, guys, we done made it to our site, guys. Just show my mans over here my paperwork, and they're gonna escort us to the back. We're just waiting on the another step deck that was right behind me. We're just waiting for him. He said we're gonna wait for him to get here a few moments so that he could escort both of us together to the back. Yeah, I could see him coming in now. So yeah, guys, we got here. It's 10:30 right now, so we got here the time that we anticipated. 10:30, so we should be able to, hopefully, let's see, he's gonna escort us over there to wherever they're gonna unload us, and hopefully we get over there, there's nobody there, we get unloaded quick and we can move on. But so far we're ahead of schedule because it's 10:30. Our appointment was for 1 o'clock, so they say, get here early and see if they unload you. So that's exactly what I did, man. We had to start driving like at 4 in the morning to get here. But we got here, we made it happen, and we are ready to get unloaded at this point. As soon as they bring us to the spot, I'll undo the chains, unstrap, just undo all the securement and get ready to get up out of here ASAP. So that's the other guy coming in right now. He's coming in now, and yeah, let's see how it looks like. It's a really big project going on here. Looks like it's a bunch of solar energy, solar panels, a bunch of different things going on. But yeah, let's see when we are gonna get unloaded. Looks like this guy over here already got his escort ready. That's a dry van dude over there, and then our guy is back here, so I guess he deals with the step decks. But yeah, guys, see you guys in a bit. Let's see what they're saying. We are riding, guys. So we are riding behind this guy now. He's bringing us to and I do see a bunch of solar panels, solar power panels all the way to the right. So that's exactly what it is, man. This is a huge solar farm. Like, you guys didn't even see. I wish I would have shown the entrance in here. Just to get in here it's been a lot of miles covered, even within the inside of this plant, and we still haven't even got to the solar panels yet. But yeah, guys, let's see where they're gonna unload us and get up out of here, dude. We are still driving to our spot where they're gonna unload us, guys. But look at all of the solar panels we got here. Just a lot of solar panels. And we got some other lay down yards over here. But overall, yeah, guys, look at all of this cool stuff. That's why I like doing projects, man. I love working projects because I've said it in previous videos, man. I love doing projects because every time you go to project, it's like unique, and you're delivering all of these things to help, for a greater cause of something. The solar panels. There's probably like my second time contributing to a solar power project while they're building up. So it's pretty cool. I like doing these. All right, guys, we done made it to our spot. They're gonna unload him over there. All right, guys, so this is what we're gonna get unloaded. So he said make sure you got all your PPE, all of that fun stuff. There's a crew that's coming over here, so we're waiting for the crane to come. You see the crane? I don't know if you guys can see it, all the way over there. But the crane is gonna make its way over here to unload us. But these guys over here, they're gonna help me. I guess they're gonna get up there to undo the chain from the top. And now you gotta take off all my straps and all that fun stuff. But yeah, let's start getting to work, guys. Try to get this done as quick as possible and go from there. Alright, guys, so they taking off all of the chains and climbing up there. I just did all of my straps. So that was pretty. This is pretty smooth so far. So far, smooth sailing. So far, you got to see how long the crane gonna take. Well, I no longer see it. Oh, I see it moving over there. Yeah, they said the crane's coming around. I'm gonna fall on the back behind me here. But yeah, man, these guys are quick, man. These guys got up here. They literally haven't touched a single chain. They did all of the chains, all of the binders, took everything off themselves. Put my stuff back in here. I'll organize all of this crap later. Also, guys, take a look at this. They make you wear these. You have to wear these. You don't have a choice. I said, what are these for? I never wore these before. He said because of the snakes. He said there's a lot of snakes out here. He said it's the perfect temperature for them. They love coming out at this temperature. So they says mandatory. You gotta wear these in case a snake comes out here and tries to bite my ankles, bite my legs. I am covered. So hopefully they don't. Alright, let me go ahead and pull all my chains away, get everything settled in. Oh, we got our chains, our binders all set back in place. Perfect. Close that bad boy up. And they gave me a nice little cold water. Appreciate these guys. So yeah, this is it. This is what it looks like. Let me show you guys the side of it. So they like take apart that whole outer layer. That's all the enclosure for it, I guess, for the travel. See, it's all out here on the floor. So they take it all apart, and then the crane comes and just grabs the unit itself, I guess. Or maybe they just have to take those two. I don't know. Let's see how they're gonna lift it. But these, look at this. This is just acres upon acres. We still got to put a bunch of panels on these. Right? This is like the next phase, I guess. See if you see any little snakes out here. This is how it looks on the inside of it. Nice. Alright guys, so the crew left. So the crew, they did everything they had to do over here. Now they went and they're gonna take care of the other truck that was behind me. So they're gonna do the same thing to his truck. And now we're just waiting on the crane. The crane is over there right now, lifting up one thing. So as soon as it's done with that, they're gonna come over here, grab this up. And that's about it, guys. That's about it. They took back their snake protection. So they told me to get back in the truck and stay out the grass. So that's exactly what we're about to do, because I'm not trying to get bit by no snakes. So we're about to go back inside of our truck now and see what else, see how long it's gonna take for them to get here and do what they gotta do. So see you guys in a bit. All right guys, crane is here, guys. Crane is here. So they already told me they're gonna lift it up, and once they lift it up, that escort right there is gonna bring me back out. So this is pretty much where we're at right now at this point, guys. It's gonna be a quick lift. They said as soon as they lift it, they're gonna give me the hand signal, and I'll pull from under it, just like, you know, the usual with the cranes and stuff. So that's what we got going on right now, guys. We're almost out of here, man. Able to make the next day. I already got in touch with the shipper for the next load, and they say, yeah, they're gonna wait for me. The BOL said, well, the Raycon said that they stopped unloading at 2:30, but he said he's gonna be there till about from 3:30 to 4. So just give him a call. So we good, guys. We was able to route that really good. So that'll be my load getting out of Texas, going back to North Carolina, back home for the week. And yeah, guys. So once they lift up, I gotta get back in the truck. You guys won't get to see it lifting, but you guys get the point. Cause I gotta pull out from under it. Yeah, dude told me I had to get back in the truck. Well, he said if I could stay outside. He said if you're gonna stay outside, they need to put the leg protection again for the snakes. I said nah, it's all good. I'm going back inside the truck. Don't worry about it. I had enough already being out there in the heat. Plus my truck still has no AC in it, so we're still dealing with that. Hopefully we can get that. We'll be able to get it fixed today. If not today, then definitely tomorrow. We have Saturday and Sunday. We gotta run the rest of the time today. We gotta run tomorrow, which is Saturday, and hopefully we get there like Sunday afternoon. Deliveries Monday, so usually I do my reset over the weekend, but I'm gonna just deliver Monday and then do my reset, because then I'm gonna have the rest of Monday and Tuesday off to take care of my stuff with my daughter, and then I'll be back out Wednesday, or if not, I might take an extra day and come back out on Thursday. Let's see how the week goes. But either way, guys, let's wait for these guys to unload us, and I'll see you guys in a bit. We're almost done with this load. Alright guys, they setting up, man. They setting up, they hooking up. Hooking up shop, hooking on, get me lifted. Sorry, I didn't feel like being back outside over there or wearing their snake protection. I just want to stay inside the truck. But yeah, guys, we're almost out of here, man. We're almost out of here. Just think about all of the acres upon acres upon acres of solar panels that these guys are setting up shop here. Massive energy supply at this point, coming right from the sun. I find it real cool, man. I find stuff like this super interesting, super cool. I love, like I told you guys, I love projects. Beats going to a stupid warehouse every day and just bumping and die. I know it feels like I'm always coming after dry van, man. I'm sorry. I know probably a couple of dry van dudes be on my channel too, man. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound like that, guys. I just, like if you young, if you could, if you young, if you healthy, relatively healthy, just come to the open deck side, guys. Get out of that dry van stuff, man. Come over here, lift up a little bit. How you doing?
When I give you the signal, you take off, okay?
All right.
Don't stop.
Keep going.
Don't stop. Go lower the flag and just keep on going.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. I appreciate it.
We'll lead you out.
All right. All right, guys. They lifted it. I got out the way, and now we are following our escort here back out of the project site. So, guys, that's about it for today, man. Thank you guys for watching. As always, it's always a pleasure having you guys here watching my content. Sorry I was going for a little while, man, but I'm back now making consistent content again. So if you guys watch the whole video, man, thank you. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.